My dude's like, yo man, I bought this old house in Cincy, dude, and needs a bit of work, probably a couple days worth of stuff, some wiring. Well, I was like, dude, yeah, hard pass, dude. I love you, dude. It's not personal, man. It's just I'm not driving an hour to fuck with an old house. It's an old house, dude. I'll be there for fucking 2 weeks probably. You never know what's wrong with those things. I figured we got a big reno next month, so I got enough to get me through Christmas, so I wasn't too worried about it. But then my ex-wife calls me and she's like, yo, you know that kid we made? Dennis said she needs braces. So I called my buddy back and I was like, psych, dude, I was just kidding, man. I'd love to help you out. I'll say the one upside is I get to commute with my good buddy Ranson. I love a long car ride with him. I love talking to him. Every day I try to treat him right. I get him a coffee from the coffee truck and greet him with a smile. He's been doing a big addition on his house. I was happy to get a look around and see it. Because I'm his friend, I made a long list of all the things he's doing wrong, which he never says out loud, but I'm sure he appreciates. Alright, first day we got down to the job. Ranson had to run in real quick and take a shit. That's how he asserts his dominance over the homeowner. So I was left to lift this heavy ladder by myself. Really, I only took this video just to show you how strong I am. I went ahead and do the dangerous work while Ranson just stood there like an asshole. I had to take care of some shingle pops. That's when your shingles are up just a little bit. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but a good strong wind could rip a whole section off, so you want to get them down and seal them. I did the more dangerous work. Bravery's not being afraid. Bravery's being afraid and doing it anyway. Not just giving him coffee, but I think being an inspiration to Ranson has been helping him out a whole lot. I had to squeeze my dumb ass next to the porch and between this bush, try to cover up this hole so animals didn't move into it. Last time I did something like this, a raccoon came out and yelled at me, so I was a little bit anxious while doing it. Adjusted a few doors, but mainly this job was about electrical. The electrical in this house was straight up bonkers. If you don't know what ball and tube is, that's basically when you had a wire on one end and a can on the other, and the electric company just yelled, "You're gonna die" through it. Electrical's typically Ranson's wheelhouse. That's what he's been trained to do, but I like to have him tell me what needs to be done and I just go ahead and do it, and by the end of the day I'm repeating it back to him and telling him what to do, what he had told me to do in the morning, as though it was my idea. It's the kind of banter that he really enjoys. But to be honest, this project turned into a escape room from hell. All these ungrounded outlets and lights, some were sharing in neutral that were on 2 different breakers. If you're not into electrical, that's not great. I won't bore you with all the details, folks, but I'm going to let you know that teamwork makes the dream work. And a road trip and a project you don't really want to do is always made better with a friend. It's sad to see that social media has been changing Ranson. Before, this used to be a good 6 inches of ass crack. Just one time he was posted on there, and I think he was worried that someone would create an OnlyFans with all of his sweet butt cleavage, that he's been super careful about keeping his underwear up and tucking in his shirt. I think he's scared that the internet will see him as cheap, and that he won't find someone that's going to love him for who he is on the inside. But the sad thing is that he already has that person, and that person is me. But I'm not going to lie, I really do miss dropping pencils and pens and nails and screws down his sweet, sweet, pure white meat honey biscuits.